Good morning and welcome to Random House, Mr. Cheesy Pop. Hey everyone, it's Max, and today I'm recording an audiobook at Random House. It's always really cool when I get to come here because I get to be in an actual studio and read a book, an amazing book. And today I'm recording a book called Rump by Liesl Shortliff, and it's a really fascinating tale about Rumpelstiltskin as a kid. So what I wanted to do today is take you inside a day in the life for me at Random House when I record an audiobook. So, let's go in. Good morning, Darlene.
Good morning, how are you?
Good.
Ready for a fun-filled day?
I am. Let's do this. Welcome to Random House, here we are. The first thing I always do when I get here is I go straight to the water because you need to be hydrated. That's the most important thing. They keep us very, very hydrated here, so that's a wonderful thing. Let's grab some. All right, got my water. I will go through probably 3 of these today as I record the book, and I need every last drop of this. All right, let's head to the studio. There's a bunch of different studios here down these lovely halls. I am in Studio 3 today, so I will head on in here. This is where the director of my session will sit, and this is where I will be today, in this awesome chair with this awesome microphone, reading an awesome book. So this is basically my view for the entire day. The music stand, the iPad with the book, and that's where the director goes. All right, it's time to start recording. Here we go. The trolls heaved and grunted at the sight of me. They smacked their lips. "Well done, brother. Looks like your trap caught us a nice, tasty boy." "But I wanted a goat," said the first troll. "Oh no, a boy is even better. Much more succulent. Practically a feast." They all snorted and hopped up and down. "He's awfully skinny. Do you think his legs will have any meat?" "I get the fingers. They look like the juiciest part of him. I'll take the rear. I've been longing for a rump roast." I couldn't help it. I started laughing. Rump roast. My destiny was to be eaten. First 75 minutes session done for the day. Let's go get a snack. So the way we usually do things here is we work in 75-minute sessions, and then we take a little break because you need the break to rest your voice, get some snacks. I always like to grab a little banana. I think that always helps me. So I'm gonna eat this. The other thing I really like to do between sessions is to stretch. When you're sitting for 75 minutes, you get so stiff that you just need to just stretch it all out in between sessions. So I'm gonna do that and then we'll get back to work. Now I'm going to take you on the other side of the glass to the world famous Tony Hudson. Here he is. Tony's my director for this book.
World famous, I don't know. Well, okay, we'll take famous. The thing about being on this side of the glass is that, to my mind, being a director, the job breaks down into 2 facets. One is, at least half of my job, is to hear the music, the rhythm of the book we're doing. Each book has its own music, whether it's a waltz or a rock and roll, a piece of rock and roll, whatever it may be. Each book has its own cadence and rhythm. The other part of it is just keeping the words straight. Now, the joy of doing this, when you get a reader as good as the guy, in this case, behind the camera, is that he does a really good job of getting the words straight, but also he hears the music up front, he hears the cadence and the rhythm, and that is what he brings to the table, and that can make a book sing.
I paid him to say that. Thanks,
and rather
Tony.
well, too.
Thanks, Tony.
Right.
I want to take you back into a really cool room here at Random House, and it is the archives. I mean, audiobook upon audiobook, just stacks of audiobooks. It's really incredible, and this gives you a glimpse at the history of Random House and the history of audiobooks. Every audiobook ever made by Random House is somewhere in this library. It's really neat. I wonder if I could find any of mine in here. It might take a little too long, and I've got a few hundred pages to read, so I think I'll save it for another day. I bet you didn't know Random House is also the home of a Guinness World Record. Yep, for the most number of characters voiced in an audiobook. Game of Thrones. That is a brilliant listen, if I may say so myself. Back to work, and hopefully we wrap up this book today. So I'm going to head back into my side of the studio and crash into a door, because why not? And I will get situated. Tony will get on the other side of the glass, and we'll get right back into Rump, the home stretch. Well, that's a wrap on Rump. We did it. It was such a wonderful book, and truly a pleasure working with Tony. Across the way. There he is. I am exiting the premises. A great day at Random House. Thank you, everybody. I am outside. That's the thing, when you do these audiobooks, you get trapped inside so long that you're like, wow, what a beautiful day it is outside. I think I should go enjoy the rest of the sunlight. So I'm going to go do that now. Thanks, Random House. It was a great time as always, and I'll see you again soon. Bye. Mr. Cheesy Pop.